Hey guys, I got a new video for you today, and we're going to be looking at a new pair of Oakley sunglasses that I received recently. I actually saw these glasses advertised all over the place when I was at SHOT Show earlier this year. I had seen them on the standard issue site, but I hadn't been able to actually see them in person until I went by the Oakley booth at SHOT Show and they had them there. Tried them on, and I decided that I wanted to go ahead and pick them up just so I can get them in for myself and test them out a little bit more, and here they are. So I've done a video on a pair similar to this one before, and that is the Sutro TI. So if you guys are familiar with the Sutro model, that is the kind of larger, wider frame glasses. So I purchased a couple months back the TI, which is the titanium version of those. That's a full frame all around, but it is titanium, so it's a little bit thinner, a little bit lighter. I'll go ahead and leave a link up here to that video if you guys are interested. But I wanted to try out this model just because of the color combination. It's obviously only available through standard issue, but also because it is not a full frame. So this is the model that I'm talking about, and it is the standard issue Sutro Lite. This one being the sweep frame, so the sweep cut of the frame actually kind of goes up a little bit. And this one is in the terrain tan frame color with the prism tungsten lenses. So this has a very kind of desert tactical look to it, and if you follow standard issue either on their site or on their social medias like Instagram and stuff like that, you'll see a lot of the folks that they usually post pictures of them wearing it. They'll be out there doing some tactical stuff and stuff like that. I picked them up just because I wanted to check it out. I wanted to see what the hype was all about, and I really like them. It's not a frame that I would use on a regular daily basis. It does have a spot for my rotation. Maybe on a bright sunny day, if I'm out and about doing stuff, then I can throw these on and use them. So let's go ahead and open up the box so we can see what all comes inside. I like the fact that they are including these hard cases with the glasses just because this is a larger frame. So, you know, if I wanted to carry it but not wear it while I'm carrying it, I want to have something that's going to protect them. So these hard protected cases is the way to go. So as you open it up, inside you are going to have the glasses themselves inside of the microfiber bag, and then you have a spare set of nose bombs. These are unobtainium or rubber nose bombs. A lot of times the different ones that come with them might be a little bit thicker, so depending on the type of fit that you're looking for, maybe you want it to sit a little higher or further or closer to your face. So it's always good to check out the extra nose pieces or nose bombs that come with them, because a lot of times they do give you that that extra fit that you would need. So again, because this is a standard issue pair, it is only available right now through the standard issue site. So you do get the Elite Special Forces standard issue microfiber bag in this the black multicam with the SI logo right there, which is really nice. And then the glasses themselves. So let me go ahead and take the plastic off. And then again, this is a prism lens. So this is, just so I'm making sure I'm giving the right information, yeah, prism tungsten. So I normally don't gravitate towards brown base color lenses, but obviously I like the fact that they did go with that because it matches that frame color very, very nicely also. And I'm putting the box over here, so I'm making sure that I'm giving you the right information. Again, that is the terrain tan is the color of this frame here, which is that kind of desert, kind of khaki look to it. So let me go ahead and take the prisms sticker off. And I have gotten some comments on my videos when I'm removing the stickers saying that I'm going to scratch the lenses if I do it that way. I should use a piece of tape or something like that, but I've never had an issue with my lenses scratching, so I'm going to keep doing it that way, and I don't see a problem with that. So again, this is the Sutro Lite Sweep. So again, light is because you don't have that bottom section that the regular Sutros have. And then if you were just to get the Sutro Lite, you do have one that the lens would almost be squared off. So again, you don't have the bottom part of the lens, but it's squared off. But because this one is sweep, sweep refers to this angle that the lens takes up. So it kind of sweeps up. So it makes it not as square, not as boxy. So that's why I wanted to go with this, because this is a big frame to start off with. So I've tried on the regular lights with a squared off frame, and they look a little bit too big on my face. This one still looks big, but it doesn't look as big, I would say. So again, you have your nose bomb right here, or your nose bombs back here, and then they connect onto the plastic portion right here on the lens. And then as you open up the stems here, really nice, very flat, which is going to make it very comfortable when you're wearing it. You do have the elliptical icon right here, and then in the back of it you have, in this case, it's almost like a gold, and it's like dashed. So I like that. I like that because it gives us some depth, some relief. So it looks like the icon is sitting right on top of that, which it actually is. And then just the different angles and the different cuts on the stem right here look really nice. I like that they did that as opposed to just keeping it, you know, sleek straight down like that. That looks really cool too. So this is more of a sports specific frame, again with the rubber on the nose bombs and on the ear socks right here, the stems. So the cool thing about these ear socks is that it's only the unobtainium or the rubber material on the inside of the stems. You don't have it on the outside. So it's not a sock, like an ear sock like you would normally see on some of the other sports specific models that kind of slides over the end of the stems right here. This is actually just on the inside here. So I don't think you would be able to actually replace these, but I don't think like that they would be coming off anytime soon, which is nice. So you do have a little insert here. Hopefully you can see it. It says Sutro, which gives you the name of the model itself. And then on this side, it does say USA Assembled, really small right there. And then on the bottom here is where you'll have your serial number. I don't know if you guys can make it out, but it's actually on the bottom of the frame right there. So really comfortable frame, very light. Again, because it's a sports specific frame, you do have a nice wrap to it, so it's going to wrap very nice around your face, and it's going to come down and give you protection on the sides, but it's also going to be open on the bottom here, so that's going to allow for some airflow to kind of come in and help you if the lenses tend to fog up or something like that. Now, one last thing I did want to point out is in the middle there, you do have in the section in the back of the lens right here, you do have a little representation of a pair of glasses in there. That is really cool. I like when Oakley does these little hidden kind of things and stuff like that. So let me go ahead and turn the camera around. I will put these on so you guys can see what they look like on me. Again, I mentioned this is a slightly larger frame, so maybe you're looking at purchasing one and you want to see what they look like. One last thing is you do have the word prism etched into the bottom of the lens right there, because again, this is a prism tungsten lens. So let's turn the camera around and take a look at them. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and take a look at them. We'll put these on. It is a nice and comfortable fit, but it does hug your face a lot, which is the one thing I wanted to say. So these are perfect if you want a pair of glasses that are sports specific and are gonna stay in place. The unobtainium on the nose and on the ears, on the inside of the stems behind your ears, are gonna keep them in place, but also because of the wrap and just, you know, the overall fit of them, it is a very tight fit, which is really nice. Perfect for heavy sports like running, biking, things like that. These are gonna, you know, be really good. Also, if you're gonna be around water and stuff like that, I see a lot of lifeguards using these Sutros, anywhere from the regular Sutros to the Sutro Lites, the Sutro Lite Sweep. You know, so obviously depending on your frame, you can choose one of those. That is probably why a lot of them gravitate towards it, because it fits very snug, which is nice for such a big frame. As you guys can see, it has a pretty tall coverage on your face. It comes down really nice. Again, the sweep frame sweeps up, so I like it for my frame because it doesn't look as big in my opinion, but it's still a lot of coverage. You have a nice wrap, so it's going to wrap really nice all the way back here, so no sun is coming in from the sides, from the bottom, or anything like that. This prism tungsten lens is a high contrast lens, so it's going to increase the contrast when you're looking out of it. Things are going to look brighter and stuff like that. So this is perfect for a lot of different situations. On a bright sunny day, you can wear it, but if it becomes overcast, you're not going to have to worry about having to take them off or anything like that, because it's going to increase that contrast while you're driving. Also, maybe you're driving later into the afternoon, you know, you're getting where the sun is coming down, you could still have them on and not have to worry about them blocking or being too dark for you to be able to use them. So again, because the stems are so thin, it is very comfortable. So if you're wearing a hat or something like that, they're very easy to use. Also, if you're wearing any type of hearing protection, these will be very comfortable also, because they sit really close to your head, so the hearing protection is not going to get, or these are not going to get in the way of your hearing protection. As always, I like like to show you guys what I would normally do if I walk inside. This is what I would do. I'd throw the glasses on top of my head like this. I'm not worried about stretching the frame or anything like that. Again, it's more of a sports specific frame, so it's kind of designed to be rugged and used. And then once I go back outside, I'll just throw them back down and I will be ready to go. So the one thing I really like about this lens is that even though it's so tall and so wide, it just gives you a large field of view. So the frame is not obstructing my view anywhere. I can look all the way around, peripherals, up, down, and I'm not gonna have to worry about there being a frame in the way for it to block my view. So again, perfect for sports where you're having to look around and things like that, having to move, if you have to look up, down, to the side and things like that, this is gonna be a really good frame for that. So if you guys are interested, I would definitely recommend you looking into the Sutro. This one again being the standard issue Sutro because of the color of the frame coupled with that lens is only available through the standard issue site. So if you guys have the ability to order from there and you guys have been looking at something different, then I would definitely recommend you check it out. If not, you can just go through the regular Oakley site or any of the Oakley stores and see whatever other color is available. I believe the Sutro is also able to be customized, which means you can, in the store or even online, you can choose the color of the frame and the color of the lens and stuff like that and make it your own. So again, if you're looking for something larger that's going to give you good protection, then I would definitely recommend the Sutro line. This one again being the standard issue Sutro Lite Sweep being that cut of the lens in the terrain tan frame color with the prism tungsten lenses. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Thanks.